Hello YouTube. So I got a 1980's Lund boat, 16 footer. And it's just kind of been using it quite a bit without really doing too much care for it. As you can see, well, the floor has the subfloor in it has pretty much given away in certain spots, and you know, you get the chairs in here and you go to sit in them and they just lean back because the subfloor is so shot, you know, it's just pulling it up. It's gotten pretty weathered and wet, just kind of run down, I guess. You know, you can tell by the wood it just needs some touching up again. You know, I don't really think I'm gonna go too crazy with it. I might though. I'm not sure. I really want to just get a whole new floor put in, and then you know, maybe replace some of these boards on the side, especially like that board, pretty well shot. I went to the river the last weekend, so I did get a chair, and I kind of replaced that board. There, it flips up here. Let me show you. This board, you know, it's your live well here, so it just flips up. Got your live well. You know, and the chair that I had before, it was, you know, you go to sit back, and because the boards were so shot, you know, you got your plate. It was just lifting up the screws on the plate. You know, and if I just pick it up, you can tell it moves. So this subfloor, you step on it, it just sinks with your feet. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna start tearing it apart, and I think we're gonna have to grind out a lot of the rivets. See, there's a lot of screws, but there's also like the rivets. It's like these are the original rivets, I would assume, and I don't know if that was a kind of a fix-em-up deal where they put Phillips screws in, but we're gonna tear it apart, probably take the whole live well out, and just basically get the whole floor put in. Would be nice to get all these top pieces put on. Gonna have to go to Menards probably and get some kind of carpet, some outdoor carpet. But yeah, no, she's a runner. It's just needs a little love. I was actually out on the river hitting some pretty big fucking waves at 16-mile-an-hour wind, and yeah, ripped that whole fucker off. That whole thing came right out. So stay tuned. I guess we're gonna give her a nice overhaul. Might even be red by the time we're done in here. That would be cool. So stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all. Well, it's a new day, and I think I'm gonna start with taking off like this battery holder and the seat holders, seat pedestals, all the Phillips head stuff basically, because I think I only have a cutting wheel for my grinder to take off the rivets. So yeah, we're just gonna start with taking out some of these Phillips heads, and hopefully we'll get the pedestals out first, kind of work our way down, and yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. Alrighty, well, I guess I just wanted to show you kind of for the guys who have the same boat, and you're trying to do the same kind of deal. So first I had to remove the, I don't know, throttle cable, whatever, just the throttle, the whole thing, so I could get the board out that was here. Then you got these bolts on the side. You can see it. See one right here. They line the sides. Those are 7/16, at least on this boat. You know, the rest is pretty much Phillips. I just wanted to show you that. How to disconnect. That's the pump to take the water out. Or no, I think that's just free floating. So if you get it too full, it flows out instead in your boat. And this fills it. So yeah, just kind of wanted to show you that. And I got one more bolt to pull out, and it will come right out. So I'll let you watch that. So got the live well out. Got a couple lines. I might have lied before. I don't know where these lines are going, but what's kind of cool is I've never really been into the bottom of a boat, so we'll get to pull it up and just see exactly where everything's going. Hey, another thing, if you find yourself laying your tools everywhere and your parts and your pieces, and you just end up losing shit like I do, they make these colored bags, and I just, you know, I got all my parts for the live well in the bag, and I'm gonna put my pedestal bolts in a bag and whatever else, just so I don't lose shit. So good tip. Alrighty, I'm gonna start unscrewing the Phillips screws out of the floor and taking the floor up. Be the back side first. So well, hey, I got my grinder. The only poopy thing is I got a cutting wheel, and I live in a town where everything closes at 5:30, and you get off at 5:30, so it's pretty tough. But we're gonna give it a whirl and see if we can't get a cutting wheel to do some grinding. She's toy fit. Toy fit. Oh. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's what we got. Got her tore up. Not too bad moisture-wise. I mean, these seem pretty dry yet. Hey, look at that. Split weight. That's a pocket find. There's a lot of pocket finds, I'm guessing, in here. But yeah, cool. We got her off. I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to get a grinder, actual grinding wheel. I might go ahead and take the rest of these bad girls out and just get it to where we're ready for the grinder to take the rest off. So yeah, stay tuned. Alrighty, I'm back. I got an actual grinding wheel. So this is gonna be a lot better deal, I think, for the rivets. Sorry, neighbors. Shit's about to get loud. So we got the front out. I guess I'll have to go around and lop off all these rivets here. Got it out. Look at that. That's from where the soaked plywood came out of. Yeah. Just went and got a vacuum, so yay. Let's see how that works. Alrighty, y'all. Well, I figured I'd give you an update of what we got. So I know it's kind of skipped a little bit of video, but basically just got everything out, stripped it all down, taped off what I didn't want painted. I just laid my first layer of primer. Probably do 2 layers of primer. And then I'm gonna do the real paint, and it's not like professional work. It's just to get by. As you can tell, I got paint dripping in my box there. And I actually went and I cut one of the boards, the back, for the back part. I got my steering mechanism held up by a bag board, so fuck yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, this is everything that I got. It's just kind of a mess in here, but yeah, this is the marine grade plywood, I guess. I don't know. Today everything seems chimsy, and that does not seem like what it's worth. Well, I'm not sure where I left off the last time I recorded, but I figured I probably need to do an update video. I got 2 layers of primer and sealer. We're just gonna start going ahead with the paint. Then I got 2 accent colors. The 2 small jugs, I got like a black and a red. I think it'll go together really good. We're gonna just splatter that on. I think I'll probably do 2 coats of the paint as well. I got a socket right there. Hey you guys, I got the splatter on. I think it'll look a lot better once I get the floors in here, because they are super bright red. but I guess kind of looks a little bit much for right now. Didn't have the best technique. You can see I hit the brush a couple times, but so I got that. Paint's pretty much done. Now we're just moving on. I got the back deck board ready and cut. I have an automatic stapler, but I left it out in the winter and I think the battery's shot. So we're gonna have to run to Ace to get a stapler. But yeah, this piece will be good, ready to go. So make progress. Alrighty, I got the floors done. We're gonna set them in here and just see what it looks like with the floors. Alright, floors are in. I don't know why it came out so. It's like it got wet or something, but I cut holes in here. I'll just have to take my knife and open them up right there. And where's there one right there? But fuck yeah, that goes good with the splatter. Cool. I can start getting everything else kind of worked in here. I'm getting to a point where I don't know what to start on, so just figure I get the floors in here. It's gonna give me something to kind of go from. At least now I can work in here without having to trip and fall. So one step done. I'm getting closer. Alrighty. Well, I just wanted to show you how I kind of reinforced the chairs. Before they had the metal plates, but all they had was wood screws going through the pedestals, which I just kind of blew my mind. But we got bolt with a washer and a nut. Hopefully they line up between the beams because I didn't measure it. Just kind of going out on a limb there to see if they fit. They did in the front. I was didn't even think about it until I got the front end, but I thought, well, maybe, you know, they put the holes in the middle already, so I just copied the other template, so I figured they might go. We'll give it a try here. Hopefully we don't get hung up, but I just wanted to show you that. Alrighty, y'all, little update time. Say I kind of got a little ahead of my recording, but we went ahead and we got all the sides on. Well, I guess kind of. Still need to screw this down. This has a big long hinge that goes on it. I got all this put together. Just still got to get the steering wheel put on. I was going ahead and working on my wires, and there was probably 5 wires run from front to back that weren't doing anything, which I suppose in the future would be a nice thing to have, but for now, to keep it simple, I ripped every one of them out that aren't doing anything. I found that my bilge pump is shot. Got to get a new bilge pump, which I'm lucky that this thing hasn't taken on water. My live well pump, got that working. Yeah, I went ahead and there's my live well. Still got to get that in here, but I went ahead. I don't know if I showed you in this in previous, but we got this hooked up and we hooked it up to the battery and it works. I got tacos. My live well is on the first one, and then I'll have the bilge pump probably here. And I got 3 different accessories I can use. But yeah, it's been a good project. It's been about 2 weeks is what it took so far. Week and a half. Oh, I broke that. I broke it off. Well, that thing's kind of shot anyway. But I just wanted to keep you updated on what I did. And for the screws, I honestly used metal to metal screws, self-tapping 5/16 head screws. Like all the top boards, I didn't paint them. I probably should have, but I was kind of getting, I don't know, fatigued, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna wrap them in carpet. I'm going out to the river this next weekend, and I didn't want to, would have just taken a really long time, and I wanted to get done sooner, so I just carpeted everything pretty much. So I just threw carpet on everything. But yeah, so we gotta just, I think this goes on here somehow. I can't remember. Like this maybe holds the battery. Yeah, battery up here, battery down there. I'm not sure how that goes, but I need to straighten it out a little bit. Yeah, it's been fun. It really looks a lot nicer than it did, I think, anyway. The floor isn't falling apart, which is what we were going for, I guess. And I just can't wait until we can get it out on the water and try it for the first time. So I guess I'll probably update you when we get the live well in, and I guess go from there. So thanks for keeping up this far. Alrighty, you guys. Well, we're pretty much done with the rebuild of the Lund Mr. Pike. Yeah, we got all the boards in, chairs, live well. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'll show you what I did with the wires and stuff. So we got a new switchboard. Everything fit pretty dang good. Basically ran the wires kind of how they were before. Could use maybe a little more zip tying stuff right here, but pretty good. I drilled holes into the side here just so I could zip tie them up. You can see that, how it runs down the side, down the top over there. It runs down, and I got everything kind of coiled up. I had to go get a new bilge pump. My other bilge pump was junk, and now they run good. So yeah, just wanted to show you that I got the rest of the boat pretty well done. My mom's here, so I better go.